Everyman, Driver Nation, what's happening? Dave Erickson here inside the 2016 Acura TLX 2.4 liter with technology. Now this vehicle is very similar to a vehicle I reviewed, only a month ago, and that was a 3.5 liter. So this one has a 2.4 liter, 4-cylinder, 8-speed, dual clutch transmission. It's got precision all-wheel steer, integrated dynamics system, which means we have 4 different driving modes. There is Econ, Normal, Sport, Sport Plus. Now, I've driven 277.9 miles in this car. The first half of my week, I was just driving around town. The second half, at least one day, I drove almost 150 miles on this all-highway trip over to Kellogg, Idaho to do a video on a Jeep. And now my average is 27.3 miles per gallon in mixed driving. This is rated at 24 city, 35 highway. Acura is looking for a mixed driving number of 28, so yes, nearly got it. This video is a little bit different today because, you know, I've pretty much covered this car last time with the 3.5, and it's the only big difference, this is a different trim level. So now we have the technology. So of course we have the dual screen here. Everything else is pretty much the same as you saw on that video, so take a look at that if you want. I also did a 2015 version of this car. But some of the safety things that stand out to me that I've liked over this last week, lane keeping assist system. So I was driving over to Idaho, and it's a long, beautiful drive, some windy roads, gorgeous scenery, and I had the system activated, and when I did so, the vehicle would warn me if there's a lane departure warning as well. It would warn me if I was going outside the line on either side, and the steering wheel vibrated and it kept me within the lines. I was going the speed limit over there was, I think it was 65, 70 miles per hour, and no one's around, so it's, you know, real safe and it's beautiful, open area. Anyways, I was testing it with my hands just kind of hovering over the steering wheel. The vehicle steered itself with some minor gradual corners and curves. It was steering itself. I was still watching it, but it stayed within the lanes. Wow, isn't that incredible? This thing basically drove itself. Of course, it's not going to drive itself. That's what you got to do. But that's what it was doing for me, and I really like that feature. There's also I think they call it a brake. Let me double check here. Anti-lock brake system, electronic brake distribution. There's a brake assist. It's like a brake mitigation. So a couple of times, just because of how the roads were, and if you're driving and, you know, another car looks like it might be in front of you, the car flashed the word brake on there to warn me of an impending collision. So again, one of these great safety features that this car has to offer, and I really like that. You know, when it comes to Acura or the Honda Acura brand, it doesn't come much easier to drive, and the smoothness of this car. You know, with this 2.4 liter, it's got direct injection, and I pop it over from Econ Normal to Sport and Sport Plus just to see how it changes, and it tightens up the suspension, revs a little higher. It really makes a difference between the Sport and even the Sport Plus, just a little bit. By a plus, you can go a little bit faster, or at least you feel that pull of the vehicle. This has a base MSRP of $35,750 with a tech package, which that's what it includes. So all said and done, this car just under $37,000. I put a lot of information on everymandriver.com on this car about the driving assistance packages and the safety. There's so much to go over this. But if you want to see more of a detailed review of what this car is all about, please check out my 2016 Acura TLX, the 3.5. I think it was the SH all-wheel drive system. So that's the super handling all-wheel drive. Check that one out because that'll give you the backseat legroom and headroom, cargo volume, all the other specs on it. But just want to give you something quick and dirty with this car because I don't want to waste your time with it. So if you're interested in this car, absolutely take a look at it. Give it a test drive. I think it's worth it. If you're looking to save a little bit of money and you want to stay within the family, I'd say maybe go with a Honda Accord, one of the higher trim levels there. You probably have some of the same feelings in the car. This, of course, has this one, you know, got the leather interior, leather wrapped steering wheel. You know, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's all depends on your preference. If you are you an Acura person or you're a Honda person, if you want to stay in the family. I've got so many videos out there on both brands, so take a look at it. Thanks for watching. Again, this is going to be a short one, about 5 minutes long. Adios.